How do you fix file not found when the file is there? Imagine opening your program and seeing a message that says the file cannot be found, even though you know it's right there. It can be confusing and frustrating. When you get a file not found error but the file exists, the problem usually isn't the file itself. It often comes down to the file path, the way the program looks for the file or permissions. First, check the exact location where your program expects the file to be. Sometimes, programs use relative paths, which depend on the current working directory. If your program is running from a different folder, it might look in the wrong place. To fix this, use an absolute path that starts from the root of your drive or main directory. Next, look at the file name carefully. Operating systems like Linux are case-sensitive, so data.txt and data.txt are different files. Make sure the spelling and letter casing match exactly. Also, verify that the file extension is correct and that there are no hidden characters or extra spaces in the file name. These small details can cause the program to miss the file. Permissions are another common cause. If your program doesn't have permission to read the file, it might act like the file isn't there. Check the file's permissions and ensure your user account or program has read access. On Windows, right-click the file, select Properties, and look under Permissions. On Linux or Mac, use commands like lsl to see permission settings. It's also helpful to confirm the current working directory your program is using. You can add a line of code to print the current directory or log it. If it's not where you think it is, change it in your code or move the file to the expected location. Implement error handling around your file access code. Wrap your file opening commands in try-except blocks or similar error-catching structures. This way, if the file isn't found, your program can give a clear message or take alternative actions instead of crashing. If the file is missing, consider creating it automatically or providing instructions for the user to add it. Sometimes, the file is supposed to be generated or downloaded, so check if that step was missed. Be aware of multiple files with similar names in different folders. Confirm you're referencing the correct one. Also, check for environment-specific issues. For example, in Windows, updates or registry changes can affect file access. In virtual environments or containers, the file system might be isolated or different from your main system. Finally, add some diagnostic logs. Print out the full file path your program is trying to access and details about the environment. This can help you spot where the mismatch or mistake is happening. In practice, when you see a file not found error even though the file exists, start by verifying the path and environment. Use absolute paths during development to avoid confusion. Add error handling so your program can tell you exactly what's wrong. This approach saves time and makes fixing these errors much easier. By following these steps, you can fix file not found errors even when the file is right where it should be. Your programs will run smoother, and you will spend less time chasing after missing files.